Alright, welcome back, folks. Okay, so I realized making the last video that I didn't exactly explain very well about how armor is more important in certain areas. I didn't really get the chance to use y'all are very much the toe of fire here, so I couldn't really address it properly. I was thinking of a different mission or something, But, so basically I'll just address that here. Armor is really helpful for sort of, I'm not sure what to call it, swarm situations. I think that's the most important thing. Oh, I forgot it had a day-night cycle here. That's cool. So when you're essentially in an enclosed location where you have a lot of enemies constantly spawning around you is where armor is really helpful, because if you're taking a lot of damage very quickly, you can easily lose your masks. So having extra armor up obviously will help you last a little bit longer in those situations, and every little bit will help in that event. So usually if you get swarmed, you can usually just try switching to a either less powerful Toa or a less, I guess, valuable Toa in order to try and preserve your needed masks. So like if you're in an area that you need to walk over water or anything with, or use a particular Toa ability like this guy, yeah, it just depends on the situation. Usually the folks that I would want to lose first would probably end up being the Toe of Ice first, usually, because he only has his sniping ability, and his weapon kind of sucks, to be honest. Well, at least until you upgrade it some. But all the others more or less do have abilities and things you don't really want to end up losing, at least not very often. But yeah. Let's double check how many parts we have here real quick. Yep, so as I said last time, we're gonna try and save up for this 50% discount. So we're already pretty much a third of the way there. We just need another 100,000 parts. We should be good. Alright, let's head on to the next area. Oh yeah, so now, as you can see, we don't have that Rakshi mask over here anymore since we completed the mission. Now we have this Baraka orb that we got from the last mission. So let's see where this goes. It doesn't really matter which Toa you enter the portals with. It could be any which one. I'm not sure if that was meant to be a training montage or something, but we'll find out. So yeah, that was the boss of this level. We have to go and take out this other character. I don't remember what their name is, but I'm sure we'll learn by the end of this. We actually have a couple of my favorites here right off the bat. Oh yeah, so here's where we would use the Toe of Water to walk on water. Just lock on there. Okay. Oh yeah, so for those of you who are curious, you can't change masks when you're in the middle of an ability. So, you'd think that being the game this old, they probably wouldn't have thought about that, but QA used to be really good back in the day, I guess. For those of you who don't know what QA means, I mean quality assurance. It's for, like, video game testing. Ooh, crush the bug. There we go. So we got a couple different paths here, and an arrow showing us where to go. I might do a little bit of extra exploring in this mission, just to be able to try and get a hold of some extra parts. I hope you guys will forgive me for not taking the direct approach this time. Yep, here we go. Now we can get Yeller's Mask right off the bat. Turn! Turn! There we go. These invisible Borkov are always kind of difficult to kill off because you won't be able to target lock onto them while they're invisible. But obviously I can still see they're there. Oh, there's another hero ability thing we need to get. I see those enemies behind me. Oh, and there's some in front of me too. There isn't really a very good strategy for dealing with enemies in tight quarters like these, except for maybe using the Toa of Air. What was his name? Kongu? Okay, there we go, we got hero mode. I might be in hero mode for a little bit. I don't know. There's a couple bugs in here. You know, I don't really take that much time to admire the environment really as I probably should. There's a lot of cool stuff around. That Vizirek almost got me. Oh, he got behind me. Shit, shit, shit. Come on. There we go. They're really hard to see in the water. That kind of looks like the boss we're going to be fighting. Yeah, I really do like some of these skyboxes, although they can glitch out from time to time. Oh, I see enemies. Now, I could just run over and use my hero ability in order to just kill all these guys, but sometimes I still like to just fight them. Combat is most of this game anyway. But yeah, let's just go on ahead and get this over with. Because then the sooner you spend your hero ability, the sooner you can earn it back too. Now there are in some cases, like in certain boss rooms, where it actually won't let you earn up another hero mode. This might end up being one of those times, I'm not sure. I know that some of these missions can end up being kind of short too, so we'll see where that goes. Alright, we've got everybody. No, it looks like we should be able to earn another hero mode here pretty soon. This water actually doesn't look half bad. I really do enjoy these reflections and like the multicolor green and blue. Maybe a little bit too much bloom on the horizon there, but I still think it looks nice. No, nothing over here. Let's see. Wow, they're giving us a lot of these masks. Oh, this is a perfect time to show off the Toe of Ice's snipe ability. I'm pretty sure there was also a door back in that last mission that we could have probably used him, but I didn't realize it at the time. Oh well, we don't have to get every secret. We really can't anyway. Man, I'm loving this music. Okay, see a golden canister over there. Yeah, we're just gonna start switching over to using more efficient Toa for fighting. Where are the other parts for that? Okay, not much. Some of these hidden doors can be kind of surprising if you're not prepared for them. If you're really low on hearts, then they can easily take a heart or two from you. You might end up losing a mask. See how they like one of these. I need to level up his grenade launcher so badly. I see that dude behind me? Okay. So, yeah, the movement controls for this game are a little awkward, so sometimes, you know, you just have to kind of rely on the mini-map to make sure you've got eyes in the back of your head. They can pretty easily corner trap you if you're not ready for some of their more interesting placements. Actually, wait, am I continuing the mission, or is this just a side area? Sometimes that gets a little confusing in some of these maps. Yeah, I think I'm going straight up when I probably shouldn't be. Where was that door at? There we go. Because I think I skipped over something down here. I don't really intend to go for every single part possible in these runs, or in this run anyway. But I am hoping to get a pretty significant amount though, so I can afford that half-off thing from the store. And then everything else should be like a cakewalk to get a hold of. And you can also go back and replay any of the previous missions you've completed at any time. I know back in the day I used to want to just try and replay the first mission over and over again to save up enough parts to get all of the weapon and armor upgrades for my Toa before progressing any further. But that's not really a strategy I'm going to use this time. Okay, one more thing of parts. Okay. It's showing us outside. Are we inside the building though? Nah, whatever. I'm sure that there's an exit here pretty close. Oh yeah, this is probably just a drop-off, isn't it? Yep. Figured. Alright, there's another secret thing. I'm just gonna run straight for the objective. I am not gonna deal with their shit today. There we go. Plenty of parts. And a checkpoint. I have had to use the checkpoints before, so basically if you lose all of your masks, which I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes like, Archon, how the hell is that even possible? There are some areas where either by random chance or if you're just absolutely unlucky enough or just really off your game, you can lose all your masks, and you can die pretty easily in some of those swarm encounters. I've seen people try and like rush and speedrun this game before and get stuck in some of those swarm areas and just die repeatedly because they keep trying to charge through without saving up enough parts for like these hero zones, when all they'd have to do is spend maybe an extra minute or two just looking for parts. Oh, but this video's already rolling kind of long, isn't it? Yeah, we'll be fine. Pretty easy canisters. We should be getting pretty close to the boss now. Here we go. Even has a mirror and everything. I believe this might be one of the movie villains from like Metro Nui. That one gal who tried to put the whole city to sleep or something. Yep, so for this whole boss battle, we have to use the Toa of Earth. At least until we reach the top. And now we've got hero mode already. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that mask so soon. Or that one. I don't have access to my minimap. You know what, we should probably be using Yaller for this one. Yeah, because he can make pretty short work of these Visorak. Oh, it's kind of creepy about how they crawl down. Okay. And then here's where we use our hero mode. We're actually earning a pretty decent number of things for the hero meter. Oh yeah, and as you can see, for these boss missions, you're also not earning extra parts. So like, here I'm guessing it's probably system in place to prevent us from farming parts from this encounter. I can pretty much just lock on and keep shooting at this point. I wonder if the boss's shield's gonna go down in this phase. Nope, not yet. Looks like we're just gonna have to keep using that bird construct. Oh, and I just took that. What was that weapon called again? It has a specific name for it. Yeah, I forget. Oh, and we can't use the construct yet either. Huh. Oh, we can now. And we have to do this again. This is kind of annoying. Just kind of. I'm also kind of surprised that none of the Vizorak have tried jumping over here yet. Or maybe I've just been killing them too quickly, I don't know. As I explained in like the first video during the fight with the Rakshi, with the blue Rakshi, normally they will try and jump over here and stop you from strafing and then try and quarter trap you and kill you that way, but nah. This is fucking boring. There we go. Okay, and we can just go on ahead and use this again. I'm just gonna do it. Lost an arm. And their health is off. Okay, there we go. Or their armor is off, excuse me. Now they have to try and fight me one-handed. That's actually going to be kind of impressive. Yeah, now they're in a damageable phase. I'm just gonna wait until their shield drops. What? Is that just a flesh wound? Okay. Do it in one shot, dude. If I could line this up correctly. There we go. Alright. One shot, one kill. Oh, that looked like a grade schooler's drawing for what a human's supposed to be. No body, just a head with arms and legs. Well, in this case, it would have just been that. Who should I pick it up with? Let's pick it up with this guy for now. At times I almost wish that this game was multiplayer, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna skip some of these. Yep, gold canisters. Okay, so now we finally earned some masks from those gold canisters. I'm definitely gonna go and have a look at those back in the trophy room. This. Alright. Renuka. Yep. Okay, so now, in here, we can finally go and challenge that Paraka. However, we'll be doing that next episode. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to do was to check and see how many total parts we have now. we have enough for that 50% discount. So before we get it, let's see how much someone else's weapon would cost to upgrade. Let's go for Naparu's. So his is currently priced at 10,000 parts. So then if we buy the 50% discount, yep, it's down to 5,000. So this will make absolutely everything so much cheaper. I probably should have got that first, but I really wanted to show off, you know, the various upgrades and stuff first. Okay. So now let's go and double check the trophy room here. Oh, it's really dark. Okay, there we go. Yep. So here we also have not just that Rakshi we defeated, but also this boss we defeated. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip ahead for that. Viceroy the Vizorak, the most formidable foes. Yup. Okay, so it says right here that this is the character I was thinking of. Yep, from the movies. Cool. Alright, and so then over here, we finally have a couple of masks from those gold containers. Let's look at this one. Yep. So these obviously aren't Toa masks, but these will probably be a combination of either Toa masks and Matoran masks or whatever. We'll encounter them as we go about our business here. And then what were those other things we earned? Smuggler's Cove, Shattered Wreck, yep. 100 Vizorak, yep. 4. 100 enemies defeated as Yaller, yep. And 100 enemies defeated as Kongu. Okay. Well, that does it for the trophy room. Now let's head back over to the creature chambers. Hopefully now we should be able to see, now that I've freshly loaded up the game, we should be able to see everyone that we've imprisoned here. Yep, there we go. So I meant to display this after the first mission in the first episode, but yeah, you can basically go and view any previously defeated bosses. I wonder if Raduka's in here, or if she's going to be in a different area, because this just seems like this would be the Vizorak containment. Although I could be wrong. You know, they used to actually sell Bionicle Lego sets in... Oh, yep. And she's not visible yet either. Okay. It's probably a glitch in the game where I have to leave and come back. I mean, actually quit the game and then restart it to view them, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to stop for now. I've been Archon Virtual. Thank you for joining me. Next episode, we're going to go and face off against that Baraka. So, stay tuned.